Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So if you haven't seen my last video, you should, because it's about The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo by Taylor Jenkins Reid. On my previous video, I showcased the best things that I've realized about this book, from the structure to the writing itself to the plot. And so if you want to know more about it, go check out my last video. I'll link it down below. Since I love this book so much, I've decided that I actually want to read more of Taylor Jenkins Reid's books. And for that reason, I have now with me today a small little book haul prepared for you with 4 other books of her that I bought to read. So today I'm bringing books that I ordered from Book in Portugal. And let's open this up, shall we? I bring you 4 other books written by Taylor Jenkins Reid. I believe all of her books at this point are highly publicized, but perhaps I would start with the one I heard of first after I heard of The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo, and that would be Malibu Rising. Malibu, August 1983. It's the day of Nina Riva's annual end-of-summer party, and anticipation is at a fever pitch. Everyone who's anyone wants an invite to catch a glimpse of famous Riva siblings. Nina, the talented surfer and supermodel, brothers Jay and Hud, one a championship surfer, the other a renowned photographer, and their adored baby sister, Kit. Together, the siblings are a source of fascination in Malibu and the world over, especially as the children of the legendary singer Meek Riva. By midnight, the party will be completely out of control. By morning, the Riva mansion will have gone up in flames. But ahead of that first spark in the early hours before dawn, the alcohol will flow, the music will play, and the loves and secrets that shape this family will all come bubbling to the surface. Family drama is one of the most common themes in real life, and so I love the depictions that different writers make of them. Also, when you mix in the glitz and the glam of a famous family, everyone wants in, they want to know what happened. And I find it very interesting that the Riva mansion will have gone up in flames by morning. It's kind of creepy. I do want to know what's happening, and so I bought it and I'm anxious to read it. So the next book that I actually got to know after The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo and Malibu Rising was Daisy Jones and the Six. Everybody knows Daisy Jones and the Six. From the moment Daisy walked barefoot onto the stage at the Whiskey, she and the band were a sensation. Their sound defined an era. Their albums were on every turntable. They sold out arenas from coast to coast. This is a story of their incredible rise, the ambition, the desire, the rivalry, and the music. And then, on 12th of July, 1979, Daisy Jones and the Six split up. Nobody knew why, until now. Okay, first off, this is a brilliant synopsis. Have no idea who wrote it. Congrats to you. You deserve a raise on your paycheck at the end of the month. What I find so interesting is that Taylor Jenkins Reid seems like a really smart woman that picks up the most interesting and captivating themes that you can think of. So if you take a look at the first book that I mentioned, The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo, what you have is a depiction of real life in which you take Hollywood star, she's Hollywood royalty really, and you take a look at her life in the way that the public has never seen before. And in real life, that is considered media gold, and so everybody wants in on it, and most of the times, unfortunately. But so she carves out her book around a Hollywood star that doesn't really exist, but that the public can obsess over because it's what they would do if she were non-fictional. When it comes to Malibu Rising, she does something similar in which she doesn't pick a single character, but she depicts a whole family that is famous, powerful, and rich, and that everybody wants to be or everybody wants to hang around with at their house, at their parties. And this would also mimic a part of real life as well, because we do have this type of celebrities that people would want to be invited to parties to and to hang out with and to get to know better. And so she basically picks up yet another subject that people can obsess over in real life, even though it's fictional. I think that with Daisy Jones and the Six, the feeling is very similar because she picks up this fictional band that does not exist, but that everyone loves and everyone wants to hear and know of, and she breaks them apart and everybody wants to know why. So you see, she starts off by saying everybody knows Daisy Jones and the Six. So, and then on 12th of July of 1979, Daisy Jones and the Six split up. Nobody knew why until now. People want in on this because it mimics real life to perfection. As for the last two, I had not heard of these with as much intensity as I had heard from the other three. So the first one is One True Loves. I guess this has become very well known, but I hadn't heard of it. I think that perhaps everyone has a moment that splits their life in two, and I'm certain that this is my moment. High school sweethearts Emma and Jesse moved far away from home together, traveling the world, chasing every adventure, building a life of their own. 364 days after their wedding, Jesse is on a helicopter that goes missing mid-flight. Suddenly, he's gone. Years later, Emma is back in her hometown. She's grieved, she's learned to live again, she's fallen in love. At a family dinner one autumn evening, she receives a phone call from Jesse. With a fiancé and a husband, heartbreak lies ahead. But is there such thing as one true love? Not fitting in quite right with the other three, this is a different type of book. But I think that the theme is also very interesting for the general audience because it's oh, I loved you with all of my heart, you were gone, and now you're back. I think that the fact that she's moved on with her life, you know, she's grieved and now she's with someone else, she's in love, she's happy, living a normal life. I think it's very interesting to see how bringing something up from the past can stir up your life so much in the present. It's the main reason why I'm interested in reading this book. It's to see how she will shape the story and the emotions that she will convey through paper. And last but not least, I bring you Maybe in Another Life. At 29, Hannah has no home, no career, and no idea what she wants to do with her life. Understandable. After years of different cities and jobs, she heads back to Los Angeles for another fresh start, this time with the help of her best friend Gabby. They celebrate her homecoming with old friends at a local bar, and, just after midnight, Gabby asks if Hannah's ready to go. Moments later, her high school boyfriend, Ethan, offers to give her a ride later if she wants to stay. Hannah hesitates. Alternating between two parallel universes, radically different paths unfollow for Hannah and the people around her. Is anything simply destined to be? Do soulmates truly exist? Hannah believes so, and in both worlds, she's found him. What I reckon is also a very clever theme is this juxtaposition of what you choose versus what you could have chosen. And so it's the same old story as you choose A and you'll end up there, and if you choose B, you'll end up here. And I think it's very interesting because I too think a lot about what my life would have been had I not done this or had I done that. I don't dwell too much on it. I do appreciate my life as it is. I'm happy, but one can't help but wonder, you know? And so I'm very much looking forward to understanding how she will create Hannah's character and how she will make her be truthful to who she is in both paths, and how they will alternate each chapter, which is also an interesting structure, I believe. So thank you so much for watching. That is it for my part. Here are the books, and if you have read any of them, please leave me some comments down below on what you thought of them, and if my guesses were anything close to what I will actually read. And if you have not read them, tell me also about your expectations on some of these books if you are interested in reading them eventually. Also, be sure to check my previous video on the 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. It's a fun structure. I've decided to record myself for 30 seconds after reading each chapter, and so you get a full video of my almost live reaction to reading it. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up, and please subscribe to my channel. Also click on that bell to get a notification every time I upload a new video. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope to see you next time. Bye!